This is the Bird Dog. I want to touch on something that just recently happened. The U.S. Senate passed the Social Security Fairness Act. What this bill does is treat all persons who paid into Social Security the same. Because up until this bill, and we're still awaiting the president's signature, but presumably he will sign it, this bill meant that those persons who had a government pension would receive on average only 50% of their Social Security benefits. Just because you have a government pension doesn't mean you didn't pay into Social Security. You either paid into the pension system and Social Security, or you had a private sector job before, after, or during while you worked for the government. So let's give an example of how this might work. Let's say you started working in high school, typical restaurant jobs. You worked your way through high school, you worked your way through college. You then decided to become a school teacher. So let's say you're a public school teacher for 10 to 15 years. And you say, I can't take it anymore. I can't do this anymore. The kids today, yada, yada, yada. And you get out of it and you go to work in the private sector and spend the rest of your working career in the private sector paying into Social Security. The government then takes a look at this and says, oh, you have a pension windfall, hence the windfall pension offset. Look at you. You're going to be so wealthy with that teacher's pension after 15 years. You don't need Social Security. We're going to keep half of it. What? Yes, we're going to keep half of it so we can give your money to someone else. No, that's not fair, is it? No. And that's what this bill fixes. All it does is treat persons who have a government pension of some sort and paid into Social Security. It uses the Social Security formula that applies to everyone else. It applies that same formula to those persons who have a government pension. So I'd like to thank those in both the House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate that voted for this bill. And I look forward to the president's signature. Y'all take care now. Bye-bye.